Hey everybody, David here. Right off the bat, this video is not monetized. Just want to get that clearing out of the way. I'm sure you guys have already heard the news, but yesterday we lost Ken Block, co-founder of DC Shoes and Hoonigan. Just an overall really incredible guy. First things first, my utter condolences to the Block family. If you happen to see this, I'm sure that millions can agree that Ken Block single-handedly changed automotive culture for the better in almost every single way. And with Ken Block being co-owner of DC Shoes, that also strikes a chord with me because I wore DC's. I had to take a moment, sorry, just to get the sentence out, but I actually wore DC's the first time I landed my first kickflip, when it was first learning how to skate. And DC was a brand that really pushed the limits of skateboarding with Danny Way, doing the big air with the DC video back in the early 2000s, and also jumping the Great Wall of China. I mean, incredible stunts going worldwide. And we would later see this marketing technique with Hoonigan and with Ken Block. It was absolutely genius. The first Gymkhana I saw was Gymkhana 2, and it really opened my eyes to no matter how much you drive, no matter how much training you have, you can always be better. You could always get better, and he's who really got me into precision driving. Even though Formula Drift was already a thing and everything else, watching Ken Block in this incredible Gymkhana format was insanely inspirational to me. And I just wanted to share a quick story that meant a lot to me about the day I met Ken Block and how it affected me. So, it's 2015. Ford Performance and Hoonigan Racing Division invited me out to go for a ride-along and to meet Ken Block. And as you can imagine, in the stage of my career, I was so excited. Like, I couldn't believe what I was about to do. I was in Las Vegas, and it was across from the Luxor Hotel, the big pyramid, and they had, I think, Global Rallycross going on. So I show up, and I'm looking at where to go, and I don't know where to go, and I'm kind of nervous. I'm very nervous. And I'm walking, and out of nowhere, Ken Block on his bicycle that's all like liveried out on with Hoonigan everything just rides right by me. Just like right in front of me. I go, oh, no way. There he is. And I just followed him on his bike. I was like, that's probably where I need to go. So I followed Mr. Block to the pit of his car, got to meet some of the guys who were working on it and his race team. And then it was time to suit up and get in the car. And I actually wanted to take my physical camera with me in the car. And they said, David, Ken's car is so fast that do not put the camera in front of your face because you'll probably break your nose when it accelerates. So as I was getting strapped in, the reality set in and I looked over and there he was and I was like, wow, I'm sitting next to one of my heroes, one of the reasons why I do automotive videography in general. And I looked over and I said, hi, I'm David. It's very nice to meet you. And all he did was look over and put up a fist bump. And I pounded it and then put down the visor and we were off. You could tell this man had a level of focus I had never seen before. Like just in the zone and the gears were always turning. We lined up on the straightaway and this man did not hold back at all. And I'm so glad that I moved my camera over because he gave me that sub 2 second 0 to 60 launch I was looking for. He was also responsible for the first time I ever jumped in a car at all as well on the Global Rallycross courses jump. Smooth as can be. I couldn't believe it. After that day, I only ran into him a handful of times. Nothing super long, just, hey, how are you? It's great to see you. He was always hospitable towards me. And also later down the road, the Hoonigan Racing Division let me tour his office, and I got to sit in his escort build, which was so fantastic. And at the same time, his taste in cars was just awesome, wasn't it? Just the Hoonicorn build, the Kazi build, he just never let us down. He always had something incredible to show us all, for all of us to enjoy for free YouTube videos. Like, what a guy, you know? What a freaking dude. It's the biggest loss in the car community in years. I wanted to keep this overall pretty short and sweet. I could talk about Ken Block and how he affected the car world all day long. But I'm gonna just hand it off and say to the Block family once again, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry to the Hoonigan guys that I've gotten to know a little bit over the years. I can't imagine what you guys are feeling at the same time. Whew, man. At the same time, thank you, Ken Block, for everything you did for all of us. Man. Whew. That guy did more in his life than most people do in 2 lifetimes, or 3 lifetimes, right? Thank you for making the car world so fun and accessible for the entire world to see. And thank you for everything you gave us in skateboarding, action sports, and, of course, the automotive world. Thank you so much, Ken Block. You will be missed.